Good afternoon, dear students. Today we learn a psychology lesson, psychology and illness. The presence of an illness or alignment disturbs not only the physical state but also the mental integrity of a patient. It may produce following things: pain and discomfort, lack of interest and motivation, reduced self-esteem, insecurity and uncertainty, depression and anxiety, disturbed memory and orientation, lack of attention and perception, mood upset. Psychology as a scientific subject enables the therapist to describe, to understand, to predict, and to control or modify the course and progress of an illness. In a dry way, the physiotherapists have come across many emotional behavioral problems as hurdles which have to be broken down by the use of psychological principles and interventions. The behavioral modification therapies are of great value and very fruitful. The sound mind is a sound body in a sound society. As a healer of physical illness, we therapists should never forget to consider the impacts of state of mind on the body and physical symptoms. Psychology and treatment. We therapists have to have a long visionary approach in the area of planning the treatment modalities, executing the therapies, getting the feedback from the patient, change of treatment, and recording of details. The principles of psychology may be very helpful in eliminating these problems and difficulties we face in course. In general, it is admitted that most of our therapies have good placebo effect to some extent. This statement can be used to support the value of psychology and its application. Psychology and rapport. The interaction between the therapist and the patient should be very smooth and proactive. Then only the assessment and therapy can be empirical. A well-developed rapport enhances the therapist in the following things: to attain a good and detailed medical history of the patient, to achieve confidence and cooperation of the patient for the assessment of treatment, to dominate over the patient's wrong beliefs about the disorder, to make the therapist authoritative. Conclusion. At the last, we may come to a conclusion that therapist, knowing the principles of psychology and applying it towards his or his own profession, can be gained not in vain. Psychology is a very useful science, especially for the psychotherapy professions, as discussed below. Thank you.